Okay, here we go. Um, I'm really excited to be sharing with everybody a lot of the new things that have taken place on Facebook and specifically LinkedIn. I mean, have you been having fun with this since we reconnected?
Absolutely, positively. Absolutely. Randy, are you on, Randy?
I think, can you hear me at this time?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. You want to say a word or two, Randy, and then I'll introduce Max?
Yeah, I definitely want to. Thank you all very much. Thanks, Max, for being here and giving us this opportunity to hang out with you for an hour. I know that Greg's going to make a formal introduction of you, Max, but I do want to say to the people who are listening in that when it comes to proficiency in social media, there doesn't get anybody better than Max, because when he first started with this, it was back in MySpace time, I think, or even maybe before that. He'll probably explain that. But so there's no wonder that he's called the father of social networking, and it's a pleasure to be here. So for those of you who know already, I mean, I've worked with Greg for ages. I don't even know, 2.5 decades anyway. We've been friends, and I want to thank Greg for putting everything together so that we could spend some time here with Max today and take this business to a whole nother level. So thank you, Greg, and I'm going to give it to you, guy. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to make Mentor really short because I want all of us to be able to hear from the genius of Max. Just so you guys know, Max Steingart, he honestly is, he's the number one worldwide expert on using social media for network marketing and actually pretty much any business on the planet. I've gotten personal coaching from him, as has Randy. He is responsible for more people making more money in network marketing lately than I would say any man on the planet. And look, all of you guys have been doing network marketing, most of you get, for a long time. And we've all been trained by Randy and a lot of other experts. And what we were trained back in the day worked wonderfully. And I'm here to tell you, it does not anymore. The thing that works now is what Max is going to teach us in the next hour. So my request is you listen to the genius of Max Steinhardt.
Well, thank you. Thank you for that. And I started originally back in 1996 on America Online, and the process of connecting with people, and then starting conversations, communicating with them, qualifying them, and having a casual conversation, and then closing the sale hasn't changed. What has changed is the audience has gotten a lot bigger. Years ago, I used to have to convince people to go to America Online. I don't have to convince anybody to go to Facebook. But I'm going to show you some things today about a social network called LinkedIn. For those of you that have Facebook pages, Facebook is a good place to build your business because they've got 2.5 billion people there. But LinkedIn is better. And we're going to show you how you can use LinkedIn for free. I want you to think about this whole process like you're learning how to dance. It's 4 steps. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them. 4 steps. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 3, 4, cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 3, 4, cha-cha-cha. Now, once you got the steps down, which are pretty easy to master, then it's all about getting out on the dance floor and having fun talking to people. And so today what we're going to do is we're going to show you how you can build a longevity business anywhere in the world in less than an hour a day. I promise you, you're going to want to spend more than an hour. And I have to warn you that the process is so much fun, it can actually be addicting. Social networks are a great source of free leads and an unbelievable and unbeatable way to build your business. Any business, it doesn't matter. Many of the folks I worked with years ago, and Randy mentioned MySpace. Well, MySpace started before Facebook. In 2009, Facebook added a chatting feature that was built in. MySpace had a chatting feature that was external. You had to take 3 extra steps to be able to chat with people. And when Facebook added that live chat feature, they had 300 million users. MySpace had about 270 million users. And MySpace, it was your space. You could do anything you wanted on there. Facebook gave you a profile, and people for the first time felt comfortable using their names. On MySpace, you created screen names. The fact that they incorporated that chat feature inside Facebook was, for Facebook, the missing link. In roughly 18 months, Facebook shot up to 600 million users. MySpace evaporated. All right? Social networks are great sources. There's all kinds of social networks out there. Whoops. What did I do? Okay. Social networks are a great source of free leads. They're an unbeatable way to build your business, but there are 4 things that make any social network great. First, it's the profiles. Profiles contain information that helps you identify a good prospect in advance of contacting them. Think of it this way. You walk into a room filled with 500 people. You don't know any of them, but you can walk around the room and you know that anybody wearing a green shirt is looking for a business opportunity, and they would absolutely love your business. And in that room of 500 people, there's 50 people that are wearing green shirts. Now, in that same room, there are going to be 100 people that are wearing red shirts. And wearing a red shirt means they would use your products. And everybody else, very, very nice from different backgrounds, but the people that you'd really want to talk to are the people with the green shirts and the red shirts. But if you could only talk to 5 people in the room, the people that would use your products, the people in red shirts, they're going to use your products. They're going to be your best customers forever. And on occasion, they may run around and they may tell some other people about it. The green shirts, they're looking for an opportunity, and they would love your products. So once they join your business, they're going to run around and they're going to tell lots of other people. And by looking at their profile, you know what they do, you know what their background is. You can't beat a social network that gives you so much information about the other person. The second thing is a method of communicating. Texting, live chat, private messaging is the secret sauce that makes it easy for you to connect with people. You know all about them, and the best thing about this is they know all about you because they could read your profile. The third thing is a searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire population of users for prospecting and recruiting, so you can pick out the people that you would enjoy talking to, that would enjoy talking to you. But more important, you know in advance the people that need what you have, want what you have, and today, in the current economic situation with the coronavirus, there are groups of people that are struggling. They can't go to work. Their income has been shut off. They are looking for an opportunity. I'm going to show you how you can find them on LinkedIn. You can find them on Facebook too. And finally, the ability to create, use, and share videos that attract perfect prospects so you can dominate whatever niche market you're trying to go after. But out of these 4 things, it's number 2. A method of communicating with users, because that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, it's always going to be about talking to people. Facebook and LinkedIn have all 4 of these features, and they give you direct access to more people than you'll find on all the other social networks. Now, Facebook is up to 2.5 billion users. And I use that representation of that candy ball filled with nuts and M&Ms. Nuts and M&Ms. And if I told you that the green M&Ms in there represented people that were looking for business, the reds, customers, How many times a day could you reach into that bowl and pull out the greens and the reds? There's no limit. As many times a day as you want. Customers, business builders, it's your choice. LinkedIn has grown. And by the way, notice you got 43% women, 57% men. The statistics are the same on both. On LinkedIn, you've got 660 million professionals, but the candy bowl has less nuts. Fewer nuts. Again, we could find customers. We could find business builders. Now, these moving images you're looking at are called GIFs. GIFs. And using GIFs to build your business, to communicate with other folks, dramatically up the response rate for you. So we could reach into that bowl. We could find people that are looking for business. We could find customers. We could find happy network marketers, people that are in companies. They're happy. They're not making any money, but they're happy. They're using the products. They enjoy hanging out with the other people in the company, but they're not making any money. Then you have the unhappy network marketer. They like the products, they're not making any money, and they are open and looking to talking to someone else. And finally, you've got affiliate or internet marketers. Now, these people want to make money on the internet. There's a number of ways to do it, but frankly, they're doing it the hard way. So that's why if we compare LinkedIn to Facebook, you got more nuts. You have unprofessional people, people with a different agenda, people looking to date. You got kids, you got students, you got parents watching their kids. Now, everyone on Facebook and LinkedIn is there for a reason. And it's easy to identify who you want to talk to because everyone's got a recognizable agenda. Their profile pictures, contents, and activity broadcast it. So your closing ratios can be incredibly high because as you connect with people and you have a little bit of a conversation, you will only talk to people about your business that need what you have, need what you want. So on that realm alone, LinkedIn is going to become your favorite social network, and I'm going to show you how you can use it for free. LinkedIn is the world's largest professional networking site. It's Facebook for professionals. It's king. It's king. And again, you can use it for free. You want to use it for instant enrollments, faster rank advancements. Now, LinkedIn used to be a secret among network marketers, but not anymore. Every second, 2 new profiles are being added. That means every day, 172,800 professionals are jumping into LinkedIn. 3 years ago, I was in Las Vegas at one of the companies I worked with. We did a training, and then they had a breakout training where they had like 7 people up on stage, leaders sharing, their experience on how they did it on Facebook. Nobody was talking about LinkedIn. And I had my students coming up to me, and I had helped over 60 people in that company become $1 million earners. And they're all coming up to me and they're going, Max, how come nobody's talking about LinkedIn? And I smiled and I laughed and I said, listen, you can go on LinkedIn and you could find chiropractors within 25 miles of where your company's next event is going to be who are looking for an opportunity. You're not going to stand up there in front of the entire crowd and tell everybody about that. They're not going to talk about it. Every week, close to 1.2 million professionals are adding profiles. Every month, close to 5 million professionals are adding profiles on LinkedIn. 660 million professionals on LinkedIn for networking. You can connect with targeted professionals interested in your business. And they've added many of Facebook's most popular features. The keyword search will help you identify perfect prospects, cream of the crop prospects, people that you absolutely would enjoy talking to. Then we've got the advanced search. You could locate people looking for new opportunities. Now we could expand that because there are all kinds of folks that aren't looking for an opportunity blatantly by having that on their profile, but we know they are. Then we have notifications where you could follow the activity of a prospect, just like Facebook. Live chat. Talk to people, qualify them with questions, enroll leaders. You know what your prospects are doing when they're doing it? You have a direct link to YouTube, you have a direct link to Twitter, and you have a smartphone app so you could post videos just like you can do it on Facebook. And I have developed some new video and texting tactics that will enable you to share your opportunity. Now, a lot of this took place and changed when, the phone providers went to 4G. 4G. Videos became easier to watch. Now they're coming out with 5G, which means a lot of you are going to be able to share videos faster and easier. Now, LinkedIn lets you easily connect with the people that you know, but they're going to restrict your ability to connect with the people that you don't know unless you know their email address. Now, these moving images are called emojis. And when they move, they're called emoji GIFs. LinkedIn wants to charge you to message people that you don't know. But LinkedIn has secret doors that make it possible to connect with the people you don't know. They make it possible to connect with perfect prospects, communicate with them faster, and close more sales in less time without paying for it. Your competition is using these secret doors. You should be using them too. And again, you can be using LinkedIn for free. So first and foremost, I want you to think about something. Leads are free. You don't have to buy leads. Now, my formula is behind the success of many of the top earners in every network marketing company today. 4 C's equal big bucks. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them. You can break through the biggest barriers to being successful in your business, which happens to be running out of people to talk to. You will never run out of people to talk to. Now, I'm going to flip over here and I'm popping into LinkedIn. I just did a session. So if we come up here and we look on LinkedIn, let me type in waitress. So there are roughly 1.9 million waitresses on LinkedIn. Can't work. We could come up here. We could type in server. Almost 9.4 million people, they can't go to work. They're out of business for now. We could come up here and we could find people in fitness. Personal trainers. 6.9 million people on LinkedIn that you could reach out and start a conversation with. Network marketing company called Youngevity, Javita, just changed their business model. They're going direct to the public. So they're no longer a network marketing business. There's 1,000 people. 1,000 people in Youngevity that are going to be looking for a new home. In case you hadn't heard, Mary Kay the company pulled out at the beginning of the month. They pulled out, people was, let's come over here. They pulled out of Australia and New Zealand. So you got 150,000 people here. You come over here to locations and type in Australia. And you got all the and we might as well throw in New Zealand because they pulled out of that too. So there are roughly 900 plus folks in Mary Kay out of business. Out of business. Let's come back up here. And how about chiropractors? People that are naturally attracted to your business. There's over 4,000 chiropractors. 4,000 chiropractors in Australia and New Zealand. We just look at the entire database. You've got over 100,000 chiropractors. There are 9 chiropractors in this one company that became $1 million earners simply by following simple steps that I'm going to be sharing with you. Now, 4 steps: create a free profile page, instantly connect with people, perfect people you know in advance they'd be great in your business, communicate with them at will, close a sale in less than an hour a day. The best part about it, over the years, it's been called the Max Method because you can immediately teach this to the people that you bring into your business. My formula will have you connecting with perfect prospects, communicating with them about your business at will. John sent me this. Using your formula, I had one person signed up on Friday, made 2 sales on Saturday, 1 sale on Sunday, and the person who bought something from him, his funded proposal on Saturday, signed up in his primary business. He's in my boot camp. I'm going to invite all of you to join me. Our next boot camp for April officially starts on April the 9th, but you can register today, and we're going to give you a special discount to attend, and you could start today. So let's look at that first C, creating a page. A great profile will help you. And by the way, I'm going to give all of you, just for attending, a copy of my universal profile checklist, because if we looked some of you up, you would be surprised to see that you're invisible. Nobody can see you. A great profile helps you stand out from the crowd, attract your target audience. It helps you and makes you irresistible to your ideal prospect. So, if you didn't get it, go to maxsteingart.com/profile giveaway. It's my gift. Follow through the steps, and you will be able to make yourself more visible. I want to introduce you to a concept called the Chameleon Strategy. Reverse engineer your profile to match the people, your prospects, that you want to attract. Then proactively choose the best prospects to talk to. And because you have so many, think quality over quantity. First, when we create our page, you're going to fill in every section. Make them public to stand out from the crowd. Make yourself visible. You want to be different. Tell your story, not your company's story. There should be nothing on your page about your Youngevity business. Let me explain why. Social networking law number 1, what you see is what you get. When you look at a person's profile, what they put on their profile is what they want to talk about. Now, you're not going to wait for people to find you. You're not going to rely on people seeing something that you posted so that they're going to reach out to you. You can just casually go out and start searching for people, professionals. And when you approach them, if they look at your profile and they see that you're promoting Youngevity, many of them are going to go, oh no, not another one of those people. They're not going to respond. And if they do, they're going to just wait for the pitch. It's your story. Project the real you. And in that profile guide, we'll show you how to project the real you in a very flattering way. You want to be genuine. You want to be the person your prospect would like you to be. So we're going to reverse engineer its content so you appeal to everybody. Again, your profile options are unlimited. Think of your profile like a piece of granite. It's a canvas that you could literally create specifically for your target audience. It takes the old adage, fake it till you make it, to a whole new level. Your profile options are unlimited. Now, everybody's profile page is unique from everybody else's. So as you fill in the blanks, we call it your social network DNA. So you will appear to people that share all of the different components of a profile that you put in. First, there are 10 steps for maximum profile visibility. They're in the profile checklist. Then, after the profile is built, it's 3 steps. Connect, communicate, and close. Connect, communicate, and close. First, we're going to connect with the people you know. The people that you're already connected to. And here's the exciting part about it. As soon as you start connecting with the people you know, and start conversations and you bring them into your business, they can almost immediately do the same thing. Then it's the friends of your friends. Connect with the people you know, your friends on Facebook, your connections on LinkedIn, then their friends. And finally, the bigger group are the strangers you want to know. Again, grab the profile giveaway. Then it's all about communicating. Talk to people at your convenience. Thanks to the mobile apps, you're not confined to be at home or desktop or laptop. Identify perfect prospects. Qualify them with questions. Discover what their problems are. Identify their needs. And only talk to the right people. The right people. You can't fit a square peg into a round hole. Then close. You can talk to 5 to 20 qualified prospects every day. Use your company tools, websites to show the business. Close a sale every day, and then enroll new business builders or customers. Your call. Duplication takes your business to the next level. You can help your new recruits duplicate the process within 72 hours. And you can help them make their first sale within 72 hours, sometimes before they even get their products. Teach your new recruits to duplicate the process they just experienced with you and use it to recruit their connections. So after they enroll, show them what to do and what to say to their existing connections so they do and say exactly what you just did and said to them. Then show them how to make connections with strangers that would be naturally attracted to them. And show them how to repeat the process over and over again and build a duplicating team that grows fast. Now, if somebody is telling you that you need any of the following to build your business, they're lying to you. You need a website, you need a funnel, you need a blog. Think about it. If you brought somebody into your business and then they had to build a website or a funnel or a blog, it takes a long time. And it's expensive. And then once you have your website, funnel, and blog, then we need advertising. We got to buy leads, traffic to get people to those. Save your money. You've been ripped off if someone has told you that you need any of these. Now, these moving images are gifts, and they're available to you all over the internet. All you need is a simple profile page on Facebook and LinkedIn that people can see. All you need is a Facebook phone app, the LinkedIn phone app, and an hour or two a day to be connecting with people, talking to people, building a huge team. Folks, it's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. Bring somebody into your business on Monday. By Wednesday, they can be bringing in their friends. By Friday, they can be building a business. It's all about duplication. I'm going to share with you some success stories, not to impress you, but to impress upon you what you can be doing. Greg Rooney is a pastor, and he's been very successful in network marketing. He was in a company called Nican. They pulled out of 14 countries back in 2015. He walked away from the business. He had hundreds of thousands of people in Europe, had hundreds of thousands of people in the Orient. So he's in a new business. He jumped back into it last year. And I started working with him. After our second session, showed him what to do. He sends me this. Since I've been using your training, here's what happened this week. I started a new team member, and on their first day, they enrolled the first person, have several more lined up. All this with no experience in network marketing before. In addition to this, on the next day, I started another team member, equipped her on how to connect and communicate with their connections. She's now beginning to reach out to over 900 contacts of hers that previously she was not confident enough to do. All these contacts are pre-qualified and interested in what we're offering. This can go nowhere but up. 25 years in the business, he has never seen anything like it. There are lots of people out there, successful network marketers, that have no clue as to how to use social media. So there are 4 steps that produce immediate results and faster enrollments. Now, the top earners in your business will tell you that if you want to be successful, you must talk to 5 people about your business every day. You can easily do that on Facebook and LinkedIn in less than an hour simply by texting your prospect. Mobile phone, laptop, desktop, tablet, it doesn't matter. Your goal should be to enroll one person a week. One person a week. And when you do, the process will duplicate very quickly. The top earners will tell you if you want to be wildly successful, talk to 10 people about your business every day. You could still do that on Facebook or LinkedIn in an hour. And what you're going to do is you're going to recruit faster because you're going to talk to more people, build a team, and then teach your people to do the same thing. And you're going to see more excitement. You're going to build a robust business because everybody that puts this to work is going to have success. And if you want to be wildly successful, if you're interested in going to the top of Youngevity, rank advancing at a rate that people are going to look at you and they're going to go, what are you doing? Talk to 20 people about your business every day, and you can do that on Facebook and LinkedIn in less than 2 hours. Again, by texting with your prospects, build a team, train your people, and just take your business to the top. The people you want to talk to on Facebook and LinkedIn are going to fall into one of 3 categories. They're first, the people you're connected to right now. You already know them. The second group are the people you're connected to, but you have no idea who they are. We're hearing from people. We have no idea who they are, but we're connecting. And finally, people you're not connected to that you want to know, and that's the biggest group. The more selective you are about who you talk to, the more successful you're going to be. Facebook and LinkedIn offer you the easiest, cheapest, and fastest way to sell anything because of the access they give you to so many people. Social selling on Facebook and LinkedIn has influenced network marketing and every other type of business. It's changed the 3-foot rule. When I got into network marketing in 1995, the 3-foot rule was if there's a person breathing within 3 feet of you, they're a prospect for your business. You don't know anything about them. So we were taught things like walk up to a stranger and say, hey, if I could show you a way to make an extra $1,000 a week working part-time from home, would you be interested? When I got on America Online in 1990, it was 1996, the 3-foot rule changed for me. It was whenever you're sitting in front of a computer, you're within 3 feet of the entire online world. And then what happened was in 2008, Facebook added live chat and they added mobility at the same time. And that changed everything. Now you're within 3 inches of everybody if you have a mobile phone. You can connect with more perfect prospects for your business easier on these social networks than any place else. In fact, you can talk to people at will anywhere in the world and make a sale in only 30 minutes. The best part about what I'm sharing with you is it's not technical. It's not complicated. All you need is a simple free profile page to connect with perfect prospects for your business in seconds. Start a conversation. For example, Bob Tyler is a truck driver. In our first session, we opened up his settings, we made him visible, and we added entrepreneur to his profile. He sent me this a couple hours later. Max, I can't believe this. I have to call in myself an entrepreneur on my profile. I had 3 old friends call my brother to get my phone number. They all called me wanting to know what I was doing. I sold all 3 of them products. I love this. I says, Bob, if you love that, post that on Facebook. So he does. And within 24 hours, 25 people that he was connected to liked it. 29 people made comments. He talked to all of them, and he picked up 8 more customers. The same process works on LinkedIn. Kiona, 19 years old, comes out of a boot camp, and she goes, Max, I went to my convention in Chicago, used your scripts to recruit someone. Took them to the event with me, and they have already used the script to enroll 2 people. Best part is I used the scripts to get 15 people to come to my home for a meeting. and I'm just getting started. At this rate, I'm going to be at the top of in 90 days. So her first month in the business, she enrolled 5 business partners, 19 customers. Now, Facebook and LinkedIn's mobile apps enable you to do 99% of your prospecting and recruiting and business building and texting from your mobile phone. Sharing a video, an emoji, a GIF, moving images and pictures when texting your prospects is generating immediate results. And you can triple your results by using what I like to call the secret sauce. We are familiar with emojis, the little smileys. But when you do an emoji GIF, it's moving, you stand out from the people that you're communicating with. And you're going to develop some favorites. That's one of mine. Adding any form of animated content to your message is one way to impress your connections and showcase your social networking expertise. A GIF, a moving image, draws attention, so people are much more likely to answer a message. And it just blows me away how fast it works. Now I'm going to jump back over here, and I want to demonstrate it, all right? Now I'm going to take you over to Facebook first, and I'm going to pop into my account. So texting people today, we have, well, all right. So here, we can tell when our friends are active. We're all familiar with the emojis, which demonstrate emotion. But now let's come over here to GIFs, moving images. Now, I believe we have coming up, I think it's on Monday, National Doctors Day. Today might be National Waffles Day. But let's go with a holiday that is familiar to everybody, St. Patrick's Day. Okay? You want to wish somebody a happy St. Patrick's Day? Now we can do it with a GIF. We want to send somebody a happy, let's go over here. We have Easter coming up. All right? Now, let's go over to LinkedIn. And I'm going to do a search here. Now, this is LinkedIn's now this is an example of a conversation we had earlier today with a prospect who is now ready to talk to Jolene. So we're going to come over here, and here again, same thing. This is LinkedIn. We have our emojis, and here we have our GIFs. So if we come up here and we type in you have the same GIFs on LinkedIn as you have on Facebook. Let's come over here and let's do another one for Happy Easter. Now, nobody ever imagined, remember, this is a professional network. Hello? Nobody ever expected this on LinkedIn. A lot of old-time networkers, a lot of recruiters are not happy with this. You come up here, type in emoji, you have all kinds. This is a professional network. Whoever would have thought that they would make these things available LinkedIn has changed. You're going to roll 20 people into your business on Facebook and LinkedIn with the secret sauce. Now, Facebook and LinkedIn are both going through some changes as we speak. But LinkedIn, even if you just get started with it, is going to be your number one social network. You're going to make more money, build your team faster. Now, Facebook is coming out with a whole new format, whole new experience, they call it. Don't use it yet. If you're already on their beta version, you want to go back to the old version because you don't have all of their features connected. That's going to be your new Facebook timeline page. LinkedIn is now going through some changes too. They are limiting visibility and they're limiting search results. Charlie was reluctant to go on a social network. I did one session with him. We opened up his settings, made him visible. We made one post. We added his high school. We made that visible. He sends me this the next day. Signed up someone in my business this morning who responded to the post you did during our first session. He was someone I hadn't talked to or seen or talked to in 40 years. We talked on the phone. He jumped into my business. That's how fast this whole process goes. Sonny Carter's upline insisted the only way you build a business is go over to their house. Presentation. When Sonny told him he was going to be building his business on Facebook, his sponsor said, hey, I'm not going to support you. You got to go over to their house. So he comes out of a February boot camp. He enrolled somebody in Vegas. He lived in Minnesota. They did a virtual home party. 8 people showed up. All 8 signed up in the business. 7 want to be business builders. In the month of February, he had 30 people in his business. His upline wanted to know how he did it. He wouldn't tell them. Katie Goodhart used our project launch script to reach out over a weekend to 8 people. Every time she signed somebody up, she'd send me a little message. She closed 6 out of the 7 people that she talked to. Why? Because she was selective about the people she talked to in the first place. Jackie signed up a big network marketer. You're all heading down the same road. It's easy to sign up network marketers. It took Jeanette an hour to connect with a networker in Brazil, sign them up. And Andy Van Dyke signed up a guy in her business from Cyprus. She's in Amsterdam, had 50,000 people in his former business. Your business grows faster when you do things like this. Rick Dawson went through boot camp in November. His confidence went through the roof. By Wednesday, he was talking to business builders in Australia, South Africa, Italy, and Russia. One day, targets network marketers. He got 12 people to talk to, signed 2 of them up in the business. And Tom Martin came out of our 2-day top earner retreat, made 1 post, 20 people responded, spoke to 13, signed up 4. 1 was the number 1 bodybuilder in New Zealand. The searching feature on LinkedIn is the best tool on the planet for you to filter through that big pool of people. It's easy to find who you're looking for. So if you're looking for fitness, you could find jobs requiring fitness skills. You could find people. That's what you're looking for. And you could find people in groups about fitness. But there are going to be more people that do fitness than are going to join the groups. You can locate cream of the crop prospects that would love to start a business from home so they can begin earning an income during these troubling times. And you can connect with people in any area you want to expand your business. People, companies, schools, and groups. You want to focus on people, or you could focus on people that belong to specific companies. You can find people by their location, by their job title, by the type of business they work for, by the name of the company they work for, by their natural attraction to network marketing, by their natural interest in your products or service. LinkedIn's keyword search will enable you to identify in advance. You know the people that you would enjoy talking to. LinkedIn will become your personal gold mine. Right now, on LinkedIn, you have a total of 65,795,900 professionals that are looking for an opportunity. So we go up here. One way to find them is type in looking for opportunity. So right off the bat, let's shut this down before I inadvertently send them a message. You got 860,000 people that are blatantly holding up a sign looking for an opportunity. We come up here and we go looking for opportunities. Keep in mind, you can do this for free. 1.2 million people looking for opportunities. Break it down by location. Anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world. Then we could add another sub-filter. We could say, show me all the people that are looking for opportunities in fitness. You got 40,000. Except there's a lot more than 40,000. Just about everybody that works in a gym in fitness is looking for an opportunity. Hey, let's come over here and let's look for dentists. I know a dentist in your company. So there's over 500,000 dentists on LinkedIn. You know a dentist that's very successful in your business. Leverage the relationship that you have with Greg. Greg, on the other part, he's up here. He's looking for dental assistants. They're home too. You got 460,000 dental assistants. We could come up here and we could look for people in retail sales. Nobody's going to the mall. You got almost 10 million people in retail sales. Or what you could do is you could come up here and choose from people that are selling all kinds of things. Anybody in sales. 54 million people. You have to filter down. Pick out the people you want to talk to. The advanced search, job, location, type of business, name of the company. Now, in our scripts book, we highlight 10 professions with the highest burnout rates that are naturally attracted to network marketing. Look at these numbers. First one are doctors. Keyword search. Look at the number of doctors by the keyword dentists. Second group are nurses. Third group are social workers. Fourth group are teachers. Look at these numbers. School principals. Highest burnout rates of all the professions. Attorneys. Police officers. And then public accountants. There'll be more of them. Actually, a lot of these folks are going to be more open to making a change after April 15th, although I understand that the president has extended the dates for filing your taxes to sometime in July. Here we go. Fast food. Look at these numbers. Retail sales. Personal development coaches. Big group. Most of these people are not involved in a network marketing company. You got virtual assistants. You got social media experts. Terry recruited 7 people into his business in 4 days. Did my first post, had 12 conversations, brought in 3 people. He's in shock how fast the process went. Guy sent me this a couple of weeks ago. Just want to let you know that after a few days of going through your free leads course and getting on a couple of your great informational webinars, I'm happy and I'm sad. I'm happy that I'm now taking action on your very simple, very powerful recruiting strategies. I'm sad that I didn't take action with your training 6 years ago. Had he done it 6 years ago, he'd probably be at the top of his company. Tiana came out of our 2-day retreat Friday and Saturday. On Sunday, she signed up 6 people. Now, I'm not showing you these to impress you. I'm just showing you these to impress upon you what you can be doing, what members of your team can be doing. Clyde's Maluka business was flat. He used the happy birthday strategy to start conversations, move the conversation over to health and wellness, signed up 6 people. When you know who is in your target market, they are easy to find on LinkedIn. Knowing your target audience and understanding who you want to talk to is going to determine who you're searching for, how you'll engage them, and increase the number of people that you can talk to every day. So do you know why people need what you have? It's important. The key to using any of my scripts successfully and increasing your closing ratios is to use them with the right people. Closing more sales is less about selling and more about listening and solving problems. If your prospect doesn't have problems and doesn't feel like they need your product, it's a waste of time and effort to try to use any of my scripts. The reason most people fail in sales or network marketing and lose a lot of money and time is that they try to sell their product or their opportunity to the wrong people. Think of it in these terms. You can't sell filet mignon at 2 cents a pound to a vegetarian. So it's easy to connect with the right people because your choice of who to contact on LinkedIn is going to be based on your personal searching parameters. If you only want to talk to women, you only approach women. Their profile contents, the images they display, their obvious online agenda, the ease of making the connection, and the ease of communicating. You will know who you want to have conversations with. So what do they look like? Well, they're active, they're positive, they share similar experiences with you, they share similar interests with you, they share similar values. These people are going to be easy to talk to, and very important, they have a large circle of influence. Why? Because if you bring somebody into your business with a large circle of influence, they can immediately go to the people they're connected to and do the same thing. They clearly need what you're selling. So here's the characteristics of a serious business builder. Passionate about your products, ambitious beyond their current circumstances, entrepreneurial, has been successful at something, and has a large circle of influence. Now, this is something that I was taught that has proven to be very, very effective, especially on social media. As you start looking at the people you're connected to, your existing friends, go down the list, the people that you know, and if they possess any of these characteristics, put the appropriate number. If they're passionate about your products, it's 1, ambitious, 2, entrepreneurial, 3, been successful, 4. So what you're going to do is you're going to reach out to the people first. You don't do an alphabetical order. You go for the 5s. Then you go down to the 4s. You'll never get to the 3s, 2s, or 1s. Business builder or customer. Your company would like you to get customers. Okay? It's easy to identify a business builder. If I put you in a room with 1,000 people, you know there were 100 people in the room wearing red shirts, they'd become your best customers. But you also knew there were 50 people in the room that were wearing green shirts that would be business builders. Your business is going to go faster if you bring in a business builder. But the business builder has to be passionate about your products too. It's just as easy to enroll a business builder as it is to get a new customer. But your business will grow faster with business builders. We have a project launch script that we use with advanced students, but it's for business builders. So if you're one of the millions of network marketers today who are afraid of LinkedIn, intimidated by LinkedIn, or refuse to use it, or frankly don't want to pay for it, I guarantee that when you devote some time to building your business on LinkedIn, it will become your favorite social network. Years ago, in 1997, 1998, 1999, I had to convince people to go to AOL. I had to convince people to go to MySpace. I never had to convince anybody to go to Facebook. And LinkedIn, the secret's out. But if you're addicted to being on Facebook, you're going to find LinkedIn to be even more addicting. Facebook, not as good. Instagram, everybody's telling you, go to Instagram. The profiles on Instagram are negligible. The searching features are almost not there. YouTube, 2 billion users. They don't have these features. Twitter, 321 million users. So I want to ask all of you a question. How big is your business right now? How many business builders do you have? How many customers do you have? How big would you like it to be at the end of April? Where your business is going to be at the end of April is going to be determined by 4 things. Number 1, the number of people you talk to about your business between now and April 30th. 2, the number of people that you enroll. 3, the number of people that the people you enroll know. And 4, what you do to ensure maximum duplication and growth. Well, I invite all of you to join me in boot camp. I'm going to give you a link in a minute with a special discount because you're working with Greg and you're working with Randall. And at the end of April, if you apply some of these things, you're going to be doing a happy dance. Some of you are going to be celebrating rank advancing a couple of levels. But if you ignore this, or if you take the information and you don't do anything with it, at the end of April, while some of your team members are building their business, you're going to be having a pity party. There's an old expression, knowledge is power. But knowledge isn't power until it's applied. So I want to introduce you to a concept called the power of yet. Because with practice and perseverance, nothing can stand in your way to becoming successful in your business. So for those of you that are thinking, I can't do this yet. If you're thinking, this doesn't work. Well, I hate to tell you, but it does work. Maybe it's not working for you yet. I don't know yet. Everybody learns this. It doesn't make sense yet. I don't get it yet, or I'm not good at this yet. You get a new phone, new mobile phone. You have to learn where's everything? How does it all work? And just when you get really comfortable working with the phone, what do? They either come out with a new phone or they upload new software and you're scratching your head going, where do I find stuff? Get used to it. Every week, I do free live webinars at maxsteingart.com/webinars. Pop on here. Let me know you're part of this team, and we'll put you at the head of the line and answer your questions. So again, you've got our profile giveaway. What I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm going to put some links in here, and then we're going to take a look at some of your profiles and see how visible you are, all right? So first, for the profile giveaway, go to www.maxsteingart.com/profile giveaway. It was a free download when you registered for this, but in case you missed it. Next, I want to invite all of you to join me in our April boot camp, www.maxsteingart.com/bootcamp. Use the promo code GOBIGFAST, and it'll drop the price from $597 to $98. But for those of you that really want to experience really fast rank advancement, go to www.maxsteingart.com/retreat combo. Now what that's going to get you is it's going to get you a seat in boot camp. It's going to get you a seat in my 2-day retreat. And you're also going to get our 90-day game plan. All for $279. So let me pop over here. So you get a seat in our our April boot camp, the retreat, and you get the 90-day game plan. Now for boot camp, when you register, it doesn't start until the 9th. We've got a goal sheet for activity, our chatting strategies, and you could watch sessions of a previous boot camp. Actually, you could watch all of these over the weekend and start using them in addition to the videos, we have document that gives you everything that you see on the screen in a PDF. And then on the 9th, we're going to start working with everybody. You can do this right away. In our Top Earner Retreat, you have our 90-day game plan. You have the chatting strategies. We have lessons from $16 million earners that share their inner secrets. And then it's going to be on a Friday and a Saturday. We're going to teach you what many of the top earners in network marketing know, but they never share. And the 90-day game plan is going to be available to you online. You could print it out. And what it's going to do is it's going to take you step by step through what does it take to build a network marketing business. You take 90 days, you break it up into 3 30-day increments. How do you build an elephant, or how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. We're going to help you understand the cycles of prospecting. We're going to show you how to find people that you're not connected to on Facebook or LinkedIn. And then it's broken down into 4 parts. Preparation is what you're going to do with your new recruits. Pre-launch. And then launch and event. This is the training that every network marketer goes through when they join any company. What we're doing is we're taking it to a whole new level and showing you how to do this on Facebook and on LinkedIn. 8 things you need to cover if you're going to do a conference call or a webinar. Setting up a home business. All of it is right here. Accountability sheets. The importance of posting, the importance of following up. Because if you don't follow up, nothing's going to happen. Then we're going to actually give you a calendar that you could work on every day. We're going to give you the accountability forms. And then we're going to give you scripts that you're not only going to be able to use, but you could share it with new people you bring into your business. You'll have access to specific scripts in our scripts book. And then what you're not going to find anyplace else is you're going to actually find pre-launch scripts to connect with leaders, and then how to invite people to every type of event and the importance of having a buddy. We show you how to invite people to a home party, how to invite people to a webinar, the importance of following up, how to invite people and how to conduct different events with all kinds of different scripts. How to do a Facebook Live presentation, how to set up Facebook groups. You're going to get this with the retreat combo. All right, so let me come back over here and let me take a look. I'm going to jump back over here, and I'm going to log out of her account. I'm going to jump into mine because it'll be easier. Okay, so I'm just going to work my way down the list. Let's look at Kathleen first. All right, and Kathleen, do you see yourself there? Whoops. And actually, I'll ask Greg. Maybe Greg will recognize her. Do you see her?
Yeah, she should be the hygienist underneath Robin Shields there, I'm guessing. The second one.
Okay. So notice that when we did the search, if she has a picture, it's not showing. All right. So she needs to go in and adjust her settings. Then we come over here, we look, and again, no, it doesn't. Kathleen, you need to go through the scripts book, go through the profile guide, open up your settings so that people can see you. All right, let's take a look at Hal. And so it doesn't look like Hal is on LinkedIn. Let's see. And again, Hal, if you're not, you really need to get over there. Then we'll look at Norman. Okay, see now, whoops. Now we'll come over here, we'll look at Norman. And here he is, right here. Okay, so now if we look here and we look at contact information, all we can do is we can see Norman's profile and his website. What he really needs to do, Norman, is you could put your birthday on here. You could put your phone number on here. Make that visible, your email address. But here's the problem. What you're doing, here's the problem. You're letting everybody know you're in Youngevity. So when you reach out and you talk to people, they're going to take a look at you're in network marketing because you're not going to be the first person that ever that's reaching out to these people. Now, you're in the Army. Okay? You're in the Army. Let's come up here to the top. And let's type in U.S. Army. So we have roughly 1.3 million people on LinkedIn that are in the Army. Well, we can come over here. We could type in U.S. Army veteran. You got 107,000 Army vets. Come over here and look at U.S. Army retired. I mean, you could strike up a conversation with any of these people. 108,000. Or we could put up U.S. Army looking for an opportunity. You got 59,000. Let's take a look at Renee. Okay, and okay, is that you? Renee, is that you? And let's
No, that's not me. How do I...
okay. Are you on LinkedIn? What city are you in? Renee, what city are you in? See, most people don't even realize they're not visible.
Can you hear me?
Now I can. What city are you in?
Oh, Muscoda, Illinois. It's that top one right there.
Wait a minute. This one?
No, mine has a profile picture. That one right there. Logistics supply dog trainer.
Okay.
That one.
Okay, now. All right, now, same thing for you. So we could go on here. We come over here, and you could do the same thing with the Air Force. Air Force. All right, so you got almost 769,000 people in the Air Force. Do the same thing. Veteran. You could also come up here, since you're a dog trainer, and you could do dog trainers. And we have roughly 70,000 dog trainers that you could be talking to. Or we could go over here and we could do a search for kennel owner. And you've got 18 million kennel owners that you could talk to. Or how about this? You could look for dog breeders like German Shepherd. By breed. Find all the people that are connected all kinds of people. So there's no shortage of opportunity for all of you to find the people that you absolutely would be thrilled to talk to. We're going to do one more. And again, let's just try it. And I would guess this one. Okay, so Roy, looks like you've been through one of my courses. Let's come over here and let's look at contact information. Okay, now we've been connected since last year. We can see your email address, but now you want to put your birthday on there. Let's come down here. And you need to, Roy, you need to put some more stuff in here, okay? I mean, that's basically what you need to do, because everything that you do, everything that you put on your profile is going to connect you to other people that, frankly, do the same thing. So, for those of you that just want to pick up our scripts book, you can go to maxsteingart.com/proven scripts, pick it up for $49. Again, April Boot Camp, maxsteingart.com. I put the links in there. Use the promo code Go Big Fast, participate for $98. This is the better deal, because if you break it apart, you're getting into boot camp cheaper, you're going to get into the retreat cheaper, and the 90-day game plan is going to be a game changer for all of you. Now, I love success stories. Ann Barante, her first month working with me, signed up 26 people in her business. Her first year, she doubled her income. Today, she is one of the top in the top 10 in her group. She's in a different company. I've helped over 60 people in that company become $1 million earners. And I'm here to help all of you. Okay? We're going to take this recording, we're going to put it up on YouTube, so you'll be able to share it with members of your team in an hour or two a day. That's all it takes. You can all be talking to people on a daily basis. All right? And that's what it's all about. Now she's in the top 10. Here's a woman. She became the number 2 recruiter in her company 90 days after I worked with her one-on-one. What was interesting was the company flew her from the UK over to Orlando. I drove up there to meet her, and 11 months after we started, she was making 6 figures. But what was funny was that when I got there, the owner of the company knew I was coming, so he said, listen, stay overnight, and would you mind doing some training? And when I was there, I found out that the number 1 recruiter was a student, and the number 3 recruiter was a student. Jeanette became the best recruiter in her group. So if there's anybody that's interested in private coaching, I've coached Greg. I don't know how many other folks that have worked with me one-on-one, but please just type coaching in the chat window with your phone number, or write to support at maxsteingart.com and put in in the subject line coaching. Provide your phone number, and one of my staff members will reach out and give you a call. Now, folks, there is no easier, faster way to build your business than what I'm sharing with you. If there was, I'd be teaching it. So what I want all of you to start thinking about doing is set up a goal. Where do you want to be at the end of April? Join me during any of our daily webinars at www.maxsteingart.com/webinars. Sunday night, we have a special webinar, www.steingart.com/free training. And my YouTube channel is www.youtube.com/free leads. We're here to help you, and kind of jam this. Took a little longer than I thought. So, Greg, I've got my assistant. She's going to get back to me later today with my schedule. We'll reach out to you when we can do another session, and I'm really going to be anxious to see how everybody does, and we're basically here to help everybody. So, did I leave
Thank you, man. We really appreciate your time. I can't tell you how much.
Well, sure you can, but listen, folks, I got to tell you something, and I've worked with a lot of leaders, and I've worked with a lot of people, and between Greg and Randall, you're very lucky, and a lot of people in network marketing today are in businesses that they don't have the leadership, they don't have the support, they don't have the training, and the fact that you do gives you a leg up, frankly, on a lot of people in your own company. So until next time, join me during any one of our webinars. If you just let me know that you're in Youngevity, and we'll kind of give you some extra special attention. So until next time, best of luck building your business. God bless. This can be the year, especially with everything that's happening with people that are looking for. I got to tell you something. This is a rare opportunity. There's so many people at home that are looking for business. And I've never seen, I have to go all the way back to 2008 when the real estate market crashed to see anything even close to what's happening now. Only now this is affecting everybody around the world. So until next time, best luck in building your business. God bless.